I'm just going to, the Down syndrome community is going to hate me after a few weeks because I'm just going to keep digging myself a deeper hole.
I know. So we can't have a Down syndrome guest.
But we are the #1 podcast in Sydney, Australia.
Did you ever watch the Retarded Policeman on YouTube? Did you ever know what that was?
No.
It was like a collection of short sketches, and the whole bit was a cop with Down syndrome, and he actually had Down syndrome. And what's crazy is that every episode involved another famous YouTuber, and this was really popular in like maybe 2007 to 2010 or something. Mm-hmm. And so yeah, I have got
why do I remember something about Chad Vader's coming up? What was that? Why do I remember Chad Vader?
That was another thing. That was another sketch. It was like Chad Vader goes to Dylan's and then he's like, "Where is the peace?" You know.
This is like,
because back then all you needed to do was have like a realistic, close to the movie outfit for any popular movie and just do something in public, and that's all you needed to do.
Yeah, I don't know if what's considered the early days of the internet, but sort of like when we were growing up, like mid 2000s, that kind of stuff was like, when I saw that kind of stuff, I'd watch it like 20 times. Mm-hmm. And like now I'd be like, that's fucking so stupid. But
yeah. Are these all re-ups? It looks like a lot of these might be re-uploaded for Retarded Policeman. Yeah. Okay, there's one here. It's called Asperger's Syndrome. And he goes up to the car and he's like, "I'm sad," after he's pulled these people over. And they're like, "Oh, why are you sad?" And he was like, "I have Asperger's Syndrome." And then he just starts like shitting out cheeseburgers. And that's it. And then they're like, oh, Asperger's.
Oh.
And so the first episode's called Hi. He just pulls these people over just to say hi to them. And then he just stands there and he's like, "Can I go now?"
Wait, but it's fake.
The guy actually has Down syndrome.
No, I know that part's real, but
yeah, it's not real.
But they're actors. He's not actually doing vigilante.
We found a man with Down syndrome, put him in a police outfit,
now,
gave him a gun, and brought him into public.
That would be very funny.
"Can I hug you?" He's pointing the gun at someone.
So who came up with the idea? Not that I'm doubting this retarded man's ability to like create an internet sensation.
The original uploader is not. Hang on, I don't remember the name of the guy.
Was the Retarded Policeman canceled? Because I don't see the videos coming up.
I think the guy who was behind the channel probably removed those videos.
Wait, you forgot your change! He is a cop, and he's learning in bed. Yeah, he's the retarded policeman.
Do you remember, I mean, obviously do, but Tourette's guy? Like, when I was a kid, I thought that shit was so funny.
Yes.
I just thought yelling Bob Saget was the funniest joke ever. It's like, I know who that is.
Oh, Bob Saget! Oh, Bob Saget! Oh, yes! Oh, Bob Saget!
Right. My favorite was the one where he is like running in. Well, the bird in the house was pretty funny. And then the other one was when he has like this hot like dish in his hands and he's like running into the kitchen and he's like, fuck. And he sets it down on the table. Then he like moves his head up and bug just flying in my mouth. His head hits the chandelier and he just like, fuck. Yeah, that was peak comedy. Yes. Okay. Mediocre Films. That's who it was. Let's take a look at his channel. What's he doing today? Mediocre Films. 1.7 million subscribers. Hasn't updated anything in years. Last video was 7 months ago. It was top 15 Super Bowl ads with celebrities. And then so these are just Super Bowl ad re-uploads. That is sad. I often think about a lot of the YouTubers who used to be like really popular back when all you had to do was just upload videos consistently and know how to use Photoshop, and then YouTube was your career. But there are so many YouTubers who had to have only been famous and were able to do YouTube for a living for at least maybe like 3 years. So I wonder what happened to all those people that just kind of like fell off. That has to suck.
Yeah, they probably just don't make money anymore, but I don't know.
No.
Now you just have Mr. Beast who can grow your channel. That's actually what Mr. Beast is doing for us. Mr. Beast is going to be growing our channel. We're going to give him full reins, total control.
Did you know that he has a brother who tried to make YouTube videos, and he called himself like Mr. Bro, and
So I used to work at Walmart, but now I've decided to take a leap of faith just like my brother did and start my YouTube career.
just kind of like uses all of like Mr. Beast's staff and whatnot, and just like tried to make the same videos that Mr. Beast did. And I don't know if he still makes YouTube videos, but it did not go well.
Mr. Beast's brother.
Yeah, Mr. Bro.
I mean, that's fucking lame.
I know.
But also help your brother out, man. He probably does, but I don't know. I don't even get who the fuck Mr. Beast is, really, because I've never watched any of his videos.
Mr. Beast.
Like, I don't know what he normally makes videos of.
It used to be like whenever you'd feature ads in your videos, they would pay you a few $1,000s or however much they pay the creator. So his video would just be him taking that money, and it's like, I went to a restaurant and tipped a waitress $500, and all I ordered was a water. And so those videos would quickly go viral because everyone's like, oh, that's so nice. And so he just did a whole bunch of videos like that, and they're all pretty much the same thing. It's like, I bought a Lamborghini and 10 people have their hand on it. Last person to take their hand off like wins the Lamborghini. So he just makes those types of videos.
He's like Dobrik adjacent. He's just more YouTube.
Yeah.
Nah, David Dobrik's pretty big too. But Mr.
He
Beast,
is.
he's like, is he the most subscribed person?
He is one of the most subscribed people. Yeah, he actually got really famous during the subscribe to PewDiePie, I don't know what you would call it, era of YouTube in like 2018, 2019. There was this Indian YouTube channel called T-Series, which was basically, from what I understand, it was like Indian television, but everything was just being uploaded to YouTube. So it would upload like 100 videos a day and gain so many subscribers. And so people quickly picked up on the growth of that channel and realized that this big company was going to become the #1 most subscribed channel on YouTube and beat PewDiePie out. So then there were a bunch of YouTubers who were trying to get people to subscribe to PewDiePie and like make him the first YouTuber to hit 100 million subscribers, because at that time he had held the #1 spot for the longest time. So they just kind of wanted to keep it going for as long as they could. And he was the first to hit 100 million subscribers. And then not too long after that, I think the T-Series channel, they ended up beating him in subscribers. But the New Zealand, as we know, the New Zealand mosque shooting happened, and some fake stories about it were talking about how the shooter allegedly, I actually don't know if this is true, said like, subscribe to PewDiePie. So then PewDiePie was like,
That's awesome.
Yeah, dedicated fan over here. He was like, okay, stop telling everyone to subscribe to my channel. I don't want to be associated with this person. So the powers that be obviously took the MK Ultra victim, made him shoot up the mosque so people wouldn't subscribe to PewDiePie. And well, guess what? It worked. Are you happy, Susan Wojcicki?
If I ever somewhere, I'm going to go out saying, shout out Dave Portnoy, you're my hero.
Zero flop. I mean, absolutely zero flop.
Because then I will know. Well, maybe I'll fake my death. I'll blow up a bank / mosque /
Movie
church
set.
/ movie set in a Chinatown. And then as I'm done, and then I'll escape, and then just so I can hear Dave talk about it on the Dave Portnoy show, like being, he hates both sides, he hates the extremes. So
I mean, I don't like people who don't like me, but I don't like people who really like me and want to blow a fucking building up.
that was actually pretty,
Thank
pretty
you.
good. Yeah.
Okay, so
Dave Portnoy, everybody.